May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
I've taken care of Potama.
You've done a great thing today. It doesn't matter who you support in the war. Potama would have been a blight on the land for both sides. Without you, this would have been a disaster. I should have paid more heed to Varnius's warnings. I won't make that mistake again. Take this payment. The Jarl would thank you, but she very much wants to keep Potama's return quiet. Make no mistake, we consider you a protector of solitude.
Cool.
It's so good to see you again.
The Jarl is not to be disturbed with common affairs at court. You direct
Be
those
quick.
concerns to
I have
me.
little patience for mundane concerns.
I won't
Actually, I may as well get
I have
the
so very many ways
destruction
that I
magic.
can teach you, but I won't be held responsible for what you do with the knowledge.
I've got so much money, I may as well do it. I'll wait till they're done and then I'll talk to her again. There we go.
It's a fine day with you
No.
around.
Still can't say anything there. So I don't think I've got a house, Carl. As I'm not a Thane yet. I don't think. Could be wrong. That one is Pelagius Wing, which I've already been through. Yep, so they're the 3 properties I own now. I haven't built a house at any of them. That one's bugged, can't complete. That one's repeating. That one I will get to soon. That one's a bugged mission, I believe, as well. That one's repeating because the pendants respawn, I believe. That one I don't want to adopt, and that's for the war, so I'm not doing any of those. Do I go to Dragonbridge now? I've done Morthal. I haven't been to Rorikstead yet either. That one's my house. I've done Falkreath. Helgen's where we started the game. I haven't been there yet. I'll go there. Is that where? Yep, that's the place I'm wanting to go. Okay, this must be my property. Yep. So there's the bench and stuff for building the house. Oh, wrong button. That one's the one I got for that place. May as well go there. Won't do anything, just visit the place. This way. Here it is. And there's the wood. Can't see. Oh, there's the benches and chests and stuff. I might go to Rorikstead. I think that's the next one across.
You look like you've seen your share of adventure.
Yep.
I envy you that. In fact, maybe you can help me with something.
What is it that you need?
I want to be an adventurer like you. My father says I can't. He says he needs me to stay here and work the farm. And even if he did let me be an adventurer, we couldn't afford to buy armor. His name is Mralki, and he's the innkeeper here. I hope you could change his mind.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. I can't stand the thought of being trapped in this village for the rest of my days.
There, you're a guard. You're the one I just talked to.
Do you? I got enough trouble, so don't go to them.
I don't know why the sound glitches out like that. That would be where his dad is. Okay, everywhere seems to be locked except the inn. Which seems to be pretty empty.
I only take real coin here. No handouts and no bartering.
Well, that one will be bounties. He's got no rumors. So, I'd like to talk to you about your son.
My son? Eric? What about him? Did something happen? Is he all right?
He's fine. You should let your son choose the life he wants.
But the world is a dangerous place. Eric has no idea what he's getting himself into. What's more, he's got no armor. I'll have to save up the money for it.
I don't want to intimidate. I think that would work, but still comes to they don't have the money for armor and he won't last long without armor. I do have like over 300,000 gold, so here, use this to buy some armor.
You would give your own coin to help my son? I'm moved by your compassion. Your kind deed will not go unrewarded, my friend. Tell Eric I've changed my mind and will visit Whiterun soon to fit him for armor.
There's no one else here. Eric, where are you? Three people up here now.
I got enough trouble, so don't go at
There
it.
you are.
Did you have any luck talking to my father?
I'm going to do the other ones first. Have you lived here all your life?
Born and raised right here in Rorikstead. My father was a soldier. He fought in the Great War, and when it was over, he retired here to raise a family. My mother passed away when I was just a babe, so he did his best to raise me on his own. It's not the most exciting place in the world, but the people here work hard. They don't cause trouble for anyone.
That's good. Your crops seem to be thriving.
It's true. For as long as I can remember, our crops have always done well. I'm not sure whether it's the soil, climate, or the favor of the divines, but we've never had a poor harvest.
Nice. Your father changed his mind.
I can't thank you enough, friend. I hope you'll come back to Rorikstead soon and pay me a visit. Maybe we can swap stories about our adventures over a mug of ale at the inn. I'd better get going.
I spend every day in the fields, and what do my daughters do? Nothing. Complain and caterwaul. Sleep and eat. Useless.
Okay. Where's the other person that was standing here? I remember this place. I think it was you.
If you've got some business in Rorikstead, you should start by speaking to Juan.
Has the war taken a toll on your settlement and its people?
Not yet, anyway, though it certainly could. With most of the hold's fighting men committed to the war, there are fewer swords to keep the roads safe from brigands and wild beasts. And of course, as the war drags on and supplies run low, our ample fields and stores of food will make a tempting target for desperate men. The best we can hope for is a swift end to the conflict. The longer the war goes on, the worse it will be for all of us, I'm afraid.
Did you fight in the Great War?
Aye, that I did. I commanded a force of several dozen men, most of them levies from villages in the part of the hold. I damn near met my end in that war. An old merry soldier ran me through with his blade and left me for dead. A healer named Joanne saved my life. He's been my closest friend ever since. I tell you, that man is a miracle worker.
Is the town of Rorikstead named for you?
Yes, that's right. Look around you. Most of the lands you see are mine. Most of this I purchased while my comrades were fighting in the south, helping the Empire against the Aldmeri Dominion. Back then, nothing would grow here, and so the land was worthless. Now, thanks to the hard work and the gods' blessings, our farms prosper.
Nice.
Farewell.
So I think I stole something from this place and sold it to giants that are up there in the Sanguine. Stole the goat, that's it. Glitter the goat.
Name's Ennis. If you've got friends who do business in Whiterun, they might know me.
I do.
Did you see those guards? Get out of line and you'll have them to deal with. Honest pay for honest work.
I picked one up by accident, but you can take it. Your farmer's doing well. You must be proud.
Do I detect a bit of jealousy in your tone? I would hardly blame you. What calling could be more noble than this? I see in your eyes that you think I jest. I assure you I don't. I am proud, and rightfully so, of the work we do here. Working the soil with your hands, seeing your seeds take root and grow, tending a herd. There is a joy in honest labor you won't find elsewhere.
Okay. Where do you sell your surplus crops?
In Whiterun, mostly. Ennis handles the business arrangements, but I know that he has a few purchasers who give us a fair price. Ennis prides himself on his shrewd business schemes. For my part, I'm far happier working with cattle and crops than with people.
Okay.
All right then.
You're Rorik.
If you've got
Your
some business
god.
in Rorikstead, you should start by speaking to Juan.
Where can I speak to Juan? I've got no mission to speak to Juan. So where is he? Not the people here. He's not in the inn, unless he's gone in there since I was in there. Won't be hard to tell. Is that you? There you are.
If you're thinking of setting up to farm, you picked the right place.
How will you protect yourselves against dragons?
How can we? We're a community of farmers, not fighting men. If not for the war, we might have enough guards in the hold to protect the settlements. That the dragons should return now is most unfortunate.
How did a Breton like yourself come to dwell in Rorikstead?
Have you met Rorik? He owns these lands, and it's from him that our village gets its name. We've been friends for many years now. Rorik fought for the Empire in the Great War. He was gravely wounded, and so was brought before me. I was a healer then, you see. We were as close as kinsmen, and when Rorik returned home, I came with him. I'm happy to spend my twilight years here with my good friend.
Your farms are thriving, even despite the harsh climate. What's your secret?
Secret? What makes you think there's a secret? There are no secrets here, my curious friend. Our prosperity is simply the result of hard work, good fortune, and the blessings of the gods.
Okay. There's really nothing to do from this town to help this place out. Okay. I guess I'll go to Dragon Bridge. Dragon Bridge.
If you're looking for a room, you want the 4 shields.
You look like you've seen your share of adventure.
I have.
Welcome, traveler. Mind yourself in our town.
You mentioned mean folk passing through town?
Both the Imperials and Stormcloaks have sent riders this way, scouting the bridge and the lands nearby. They stayed at the inn but didn't pay. They said soldiers don't need to pay because they're risking their lives to protect us. And that's not all. They took a heap of our lumber, and one tried to have his way with my daughter. They think they can do whatever they want. Good day. Someone do something!
Ah, Dawnguard.
You've already lost. I cannot best you.
No, you can't. You shouldn't have even tried.
That's your best, huh?
No matter what else happens, the gods will always be grateful for everything you've done.
We aren't a big city like
Good.
Solitude or Markarth, but we like it this way.
You're the one that I was talking to. Good. Do you worry about raising a family in these dangerous times?
Of course. Every night I pray that we don't get a visit from a dragon or that two armies don't show up to fight over the bridge. You ask if I'm worried. I'm terrified, if you want the truth of it. But I have to stay strong for my wife and children.
Did you say you came here from Markarth?
I grew up an orphan on the streets of Markarth. I'd have died there too, but for the kindness of an old warrior named Logrove the Bent. Logrove rescued me and gave me enough money to get out of the city. I followed the Karth River north and came here. When I met Michelle, I knew this is where I belonged. I suppose that's it, really.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
I know there's at least a small mission for me here. I'll go to the inn last. Make sure I talk to people though.
Have you met my husband? Well, don't bother. He's a drunk.
Your husband drinking too much?
He promised me, swore on his ancestors that he'd give up the mead. And what do I find out? He's been stashing drink in a cave nearby. He even has some wolves guarding it. I swear, I should just cut out his tongue. That would be the end of it.
I could get your husband's stash for you.
If you want to try, but I'll keep my dagger sharpened just in case. You can help yourself to any drink you find, but bring me the bottle of Dragon's Breath mead. It's his favorite, so I know he has one there.
Does the presence of guards here bother you?
No! I openly welcome the presence of armed strangers who have no reason to care about any of us. Of course it bothers me. I'm sure it's only a matter of time until they seize our mill in the name of their war effort. Next thing you know, there'll be more guards, and then we'll lose our homes as well. This is just the start of it. Mark my words.
Yeah. Does your family that own the lumber mill?
My husband owns it. Barely. He'll lose it soon enough. He's behind on his loan payments, but he drinks all his money away just the same. Now we're deep in debt, penniless, and about to lose our sole source of income.
Wow.
All right.
Damn.
Are you a soldier? One day, I'm going to be a soldier.
No, I'm not a soldier. But I do a lot of that sort of stuff.
Make yourself useful and chop up some firewood. There's a few coins in it for you.
Sounds like you're having some trouble with your wife.
Her name's Olda. If you've met her, then you probably already know what I'm talking about. I swear that woman is the most spiteful shrew in all of Skyrim. I think there's a chunk of ice where her heart ought to be.
Wow. How old is that stone bridge near the town?
Hard to say. It's ancient. That much we know for sure. It was here long before the town itself. I just hope the bridge survives the war. It's the only place you can cross the Karth River for a long way in either direction. Could be if one side wants to keep the other from coming across. They might try to knock it down.
Is your lumber selling better since the war started?
Damn right it has. Demand's never been so high. At least not since I built the new mill.
Okay.
Until next time.
You look like you've seen your share of adventure.
Yep. Okay, now for the inn. What? No! Really? Why is it crashing? Got a heap of frame drops again. But I'm thinking I have a bit of things to redo. So I don't think I even saved since I came to Rorikstead. Therefore, everything I've done here needs redoing. There we go. Frames have smoothed out. No more dropped frames. I don't know why it's happening. It's not my internet, it's the computer itself, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, it saved when I came out of there. This is here. Okay. So yeah,
Do yourself a favor and don't have
My father, Ralki.
I've done everything there, I believe. Yep. Damn. So I'm just gonna quickly run through the stuff here again.
If you're looking for a room,
Nope.
or shields.
Welcome, Trap. Both the Imperials, they stayed at the inn, and that's not all. They took a heap of our lump. Of course. You ask if I'm worried. I'm terrified. I grew up an orphan on Lowgrove Rescue. When I met Michelle, I knew this is where I belonged. I suppose that's it, really. Farewell.
Are you a soldier? Hey, I'm going to be a soldier.
That's the outpost.
Working hard gives a man reason. Her name's... I swear that woman is the most spiteful Hard to say. I just hope the bridge... Could be if one side wants to keep the... Damn right it has. Damn right it has. The man's never been so high. At least not since I built the new mill.
Damn, Dawnguard. You have no chance. So stop trying. Now I need to talk to his wife. But where is she? There you are.
He even has some... If you want, you can help yourself to any drink you...